Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chisom and I am a YouTuber based in Windsor, Ontario, Canada. If you are a new subscriber, you are welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for sticking around. So for today's video, I'll be talking about how I relocated to Canada. Yes, this is like I've gotten this request like from a lot of you guys asking me how I relocated to Canada, what I did, the processes I took, and whatever it entails. So in this video I'll be sharing with you guys what I did, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and of course share this video. So let's get right into this video. So first things first, there are many ways to relocate to Canada. From my experience or from what I know, and I know of two ways, which are either the express entry or through the student route. For us, we used the student route. Bear in mind, I'm not the student, or I wasn't the student, because of course my husband has graduated. He was the one who applied for a study visa. So how we apply for the study visa, I'm going to tell you the processes and what it entails. So first of all, guys, you have to research about the institution you would love to attend here in Canada. Of course, there are different provinces and there are different universities. So you go to the internet, browse through the different universities of your choice, then you apply for an admission. When you apply for an admission, most times people apply into a school depending on the duration of the program, the tuition fees, or whether it's going to be like an accelerated program, or if it's just a 1 year or 2 years program. So depending on what you want, you could just choose from any of the institution, and maybe of course the courses that they offer, because some of the schools might not offer some courses that are of interest to you. So make that research and find out which of the schools you would like to attend. So of course you would apply to them. When they give you an admission, or when they accept your application, they are definitely going to give you a letter of acceptance. With this letter of acceptance, this is what you would need with other documents to apply for a visa. So when you have your letter of acceptance, most schools would of course ask you maybe to pay full tuition, or 1/4 of the tuition fee, or half payment. So whatever the case may be, you just make your deposit and you have your letter of acceptance with you. Then you move over to the stage of you applying for a visa. Guys, most times I would advise that before you even move into the option of applying for a visa, that you should get your medicals like handy. You should have requested, or you should have booked for your medicals and have it with you, because you need your medicals and other documents to apply for a visa. So at this stage, you have your letter of acceptance from your DLI, which is designated learning institution, and of course you need other documents to apply for your visa. So I'll be listing the other documents that you need for this application. So I have my list here and I'll just list them for you. You need your IELTS or English proficiency, any English proficiency test. It could be IELTS. You need your police character. You need medicals, like an upfront medicals. You booked for medicals in a hospital that is accepted by IRCC. Oftentimes, I think the two hospitals I know of are in Lagos. I think one is UN and the other is Q Life. So you could book for your medicals in any of these hospitals. And another document that you need is you need a valid passport. Yes, you need a valid passport. You need adequate funds. Adequate funds could be like a statement of account for 4 months, proving that you have sufficient funds for your fees and of course living expenses, because they wouldn't want you to come into Canada and you don't even have funds for your fees and of course to cater for yourself. So you need adequate funds. Adequate funds could also come from maybe landed property, apart from your bank statement, landed properties, documents from your relatives saying they want to sponsor you, or monies that may have been given to you. Just documents to show that you have enough funds for your fees and of course living expenses. And then you need your SOP, which is statement of purpose. In this place, please do not slack, write enough. In this application, it is not like one-on-one interview. Everything you're doing is online, so you need to write enough to convince the visa officer that you know what you're doing and you know what you want. So for your statement of purpose, you need to write why you're applying to that institution, why you want to come to Canada, tell them home ties, or show that you have home ties back in your country, and then that you need to return after your studies. Just write enough stuff to convince them that this is what you really need. So by the time you have all these documents put together, you would have to go to the IRCC portal. IRCC simply means Immigration, Refugee and Citizenship Canada. When you go to this portal, you have to create an account. There are 2 options to create an account. You have the GC key option or the sign-in partner. I would advise to use the GC key option, because for the sign-in partner, you need to have like a Canadian bank account for you to sign in through or to sign up through that option. For the GC key option, it is way easier. You just go to that option, you sign up with your username, password, and you are right in your profile. So in that profile, you would apply for a study visa. In applying for this study visa, these documents that I highlighted earlier, which is your letter of acceptance from your DLI, your English proficiency test, your medicals, your police character, your proof of funds, your valid visa, and your statement of purpose, you would have to upload them into this page. So when you upload them into this page, it will take like say weeks, days, depending on how the volume of applications they have on at that particular time. They would now send you an information on when to do your biometrics or when to book for your biometrics. So after uploading your documents, you of course pay for the application fee. I don't know how much the application fees is right now. So when you pay for that, you would wait for notification. One thing I advise is that you always check your portal often, like check to see if you have messages, or you could even check your email, because of course you added your email when you were creating the account. You get like a message from them requesting biometrics. Then it is left for you to book your biometrics. You print out that slip that they would send to you. You book for your biometrics. You go and do your biometrics. When you're done with biometrics, once you're done with your biometrics, VFS is going to send IRCC like a message informing them that you've done your biometrics and you're good to go. So you just need to keep checking your profile or your portal to see if there are any new messages. Messages might be that they are requesting for passports, which is PPR, meaning that you've been, offered a visa, or that you have been denied. So either ways, you just keep checking your profile to, know what's up and know what's in store for you. So this is just for the study permit route. For I and my daughter, we applied for open work permit. For myself, I applied for dependent open work permit. My daughter applied for visitors visa. She applied for visitors visa because she's not yet of school age. Supposing she was of school age, she would apply for study permit, but because she's still very little, she applied for visitor visa. So for my own case, what I documents that I needed, I'm going to list them for you guys, and I'll tell you what it entails. It's just similar to the first one I explained here, how or you need to create like an account. Go back to IRCC portal, create an account, sign up with the GC key option, put your username, put your password, and then apply for open work permits. For the open work permits, documents that I used for my application were the documents that I used for my application, that's for the dependent open work permits, were my O-level, that's my WAEC certificate, my degree certificate, my birth certificate, my marriage certificate. I also wrote statement of purpose telling them that I'm married to my husband, why I want to tag along or why I want to join him in Canada, reasons why I want to join him. You could state that you want to provide emotional support, financial support, just write enough to convince them. Also, I added his own study permit and enrollment letter from his dean or department. I also added my medicals. I did medicals, yes, I did like an upfront medicals, and I added it into my application. So when you have all these documents with you, you upload them. Of course, you need your valid visa. Yes, don't forget that you need your valid visa. So once you have these documents, you upload them into your account, and then you wait for IRCC reply. So oftentimes it doesn't take so long for them, depending on the amount of application. I'll still state that depending on the amount of application they have on ground, it will determine whether they are going to respond to you on time or not. So you wait for them. Just keep checking your account to see if you have any new messages, if you have any new requests from them. Whatever they tell you to do, just do. If there's a document missing that they need you to attach to it, you attach, and then just keep checking until you get PPR request. I like that stage of PPR request. I don't know, it gives me this special joy because I have been denied before, so I know the feeling. I know the feeling. And guys, do you know why I was denied? We forgot, or we omitted my husband's enrollment letter. So don't forget to add that. Add his study permits, add his enrollment letter, and I forgot to add, you need sufficient proof of funds. Yes, you need sufficient proof of funds. I think for us, we're a family of 3, and if you go online, you would see different amounts that you need for different numbers of families. For families of 4, you have so amounts of money that you need for proof of funds. If you're a family of 3, family of just like that. So for my daughter's own, which is visitor's visa, what I submitted was just a valid passport and a birth certificate. Of course, I wrote SOP for my daughter because, like I said, this is not like a one-on-one kind of interview. Everything you are doing is online and is in writing, so you need to, you need to convince them through writing that this is what you want or this is what you are looking for and all that. So I also wrote statement of purpose, whether it counts or not. I just wanted to be on the safe side, so that's why I wrote SOP for her. So guys, these were the things I did, and this is how I got my visa. And if there's any other information you would need aside from what I had highlighted earlier, I'll try and put them in the description box. So guys, this is all I've got for you in today's video. I hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, do not forget to share this video, and of course leave your comments in the comment section below. Thank you guys again for watching. I'll see you guys in my next upload. Bye.